Hi guys, it's Jay from J and D's Retirement Journey. Just wanted to say thanks for watching and please hit that subscribe button and that like button. Thanks so much. Saving money. Everyone wants to save money. In order to do this, you should set goals, set realistic goals. What we do is every quarter we set financial goals. Basically, we want to buy so many shares of this stock. That's how we do it. And at the end, we track our progress, see how we did. But you also want to create a budget. You want to see where your money's going and areas where you could cut down. Eating out, super expensive now. For instance, we went out to eat last night, 4 people, $200. It's out of control, everything's so expensive with inflation. Do you have to eat out? Could you cook at home? Could you make your lunch and take it to work? When we were saving for our first house, that's what we did. We made our own lunches. We never ate out. We made breakfast in the house. We ate before we left. And we made our lunches to save, and we cut down on eating out. How's your cell phone plan? Check it. You'd be surprised. Maybe you could call the company up. I've saved money in the past. You call them up, and they give you a discount, or you change your plan and you save some money. Are you paying interest on credit cards? Do you owe a balance? If you can, try to pay everything off at the end of the month. If that's not possible, who wants to pay the bank interest? What you do is you call them up and they'll work with you. They'll lower your interest most of the time. And that'll save you some money. Cable. Do you need cable? Do you need all the channels? Could you cut down on cable? Subscriptions, Netflix, Hulu, whatever else subscriptions you have, do you need them? Could you cut them out? You save in that respect. But there are things that you're always going to spend money on. You always need food. You always need shelter. You always need clothing, transportation, health expenses. Those are items you could save on too, Like I said, food, You could cut down on certain items, The store brands are usually less expensive and just as good. I buy tons of store brands. When it comes to shelter, rent, mortgages, you could downsize if you live in a big home and you don't need the space. You could sell and buy a smaller house, even though now the interest rates are through the roof. Might not be the best time to do that. Do you rent in an expensive area? New York City, $3,000. Do you have to be in New York City? Could you be out in the suburbs or in a different borough where it's cheaper? For instance, you could save there. Clothing. Do you have to buy expensive name brands? Or could you go to Costco and buy something less expensive? Transportation. If you live in the city, do you need a car? Do you have to pay insurance, gas, parking? You could use public transportation. And when it comes to transportation, do you need a Mercedes? Do you need a Lexus? When you could get by with a Toyota or something less expensive. Health expenses, something, it's hard to cut back on. Most people if you work, you have a company-sponsored health plan. So it is what it is, Try making saving automatic. That's what we did. You start small and you work your way up. Right now, we're maxing out our pension plans. We're maxing out our 401ks. But we didn't start there, This took years to get to that point. When we started, we were saving 5-10%. With every raise, you make believe you didn't get the money. Just if they give you a 5% raise, you put it in. You increase your savings 5%. And before you know it, you're maxing everything out. and you're on your way to a healthy retirement. We save $110,000 a year, and hopefully in 5 or 6 years we're looking to retire. And that wasn't easy. That took a lot of work. It took a lot of time to get to that point. But if we could do it, anyone could do it. And also, I want to recommend a book by Rick Edelman. Basically, he talks about making savings automatic, and that's where we got the idea. And many experts talk about it. So, like I said, make savings automatic and do it. Anyone could do it. Thanks for listening. Hope this information was helpful. Thanks again. I left a link to Rick Edelman's Truth About Money in my description. Again, thanks for listening, and please hit that subscribe button. Thanks again.